is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Glad to have you with us in Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, I love the offense coming out and trying to stay aggressive, but you're going to have to do a better job against this pass rush, keeping your quarterback upright. He got drilled as he was trying to throw that football, and that's why it fell incomplete.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
And this quarterback hasn't been able to find his rhythm on his first 2 throws. 3rd and 10 coming up. Time to take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
Typically, you only see this at the end of the game or end of a half. I'm not really sure why we're getting an early peek at victory formation. So now it's 2nd and long. And they'll take a knee. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. And down to a knee? I guess that's one option.
And I really don't understand the play call. Palmer, like 3rd and long, and they're not trusting their quarterback. Does this say something about their quarterback moving forward? We'll get to that as the game progresses. But, man, I just think you got to trust your quarterback, and you got to pass the football on 3rd and long.
And he missed it. No good. After the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Turns it on down the left side. Out out of bounds at the 20, and just like that, from their own territory to the red zone.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Oh, a quarterback sneak on 2nd down. It'll be 3rd and long. Oh, and they're going to try the quarterback sneak. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st.
There was just nowhere for the quarterback to go in that QB sneak on 3rd down, guys. He was trying to push and trying to drive, but he was just running into a wall. Nice job by the defense.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. Few anxious moments there with the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. A quarterback sneak on 2nd down. I've got to think somebody got confused on the play call. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback keeps it on the sneak. I'm not sure if that's overly clever or just giving up. I think the defense was ready for that quarterback sneak attempt. They filled every gap and stood up the offensive line.
And you got to get such penetration really quickly. Get low, get below those offensive linemen, and just create a pile where he can't drive his feet going forward. Great job by the defense.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Looking for a deep man. Touchdown, Northwestern! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And the extra point was good. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Got him, and nobody's close. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. A quarterback sneak on 2nd down. That's not the most explosive play you can think of.
And nice job by this defense. You kind of knew something like this was coming. Great job. You got to get penetration. First thing you have to do is get up under that center. Make it really hard for him to go forward right now. Nice penetration, stopping the quarterback sneak in its tracks.
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. They'll line up for the field goal try as we start the second quarter. It is perfect. That brings them to within one. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Virginia Tech is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Michael Vick should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Texas A&M. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Lost, the defense is wide open. He's loose down the left side.
Defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't get maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
So after the huge chunk play, they've got it first and goal from the 10. And they'll take a knee. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Here we go.
A quarterback sneak on second down. The only thing I can think of is he thought he'd catch them napping. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line. You know, it's not just about pushing forward. You've got to find that little crevice that'll let you get to the first down marker.
Yeah, where's the old bush push play? USC Notre Dame. It's famous now. You need a guy behind you helping you get that first down. We need more teamwork here between this QB and running back.
Just drives it between the uprights. They take a 4-point lead here in the second.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goals in 2 of their 3 previous possessions, Jesse.
Yeah, this is an offense that takes a lot of pride in execution, and they feel like they should have scored a touchdown every single drive. So while it's been good, not great, David, just execute a little bit better, and they can put this one in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think you point that out. We went all the way down the field and got field goals. Now, just a little better execution when you
go. Quarterback sneak on second down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He just keeps it himself on the quarterback sneak. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The defense was ready for that sneak attempt. They sealed up every crevice, nowhere to go.
And you know it's a predictable situation. You know it's short yardage. They want to run the quarterback sneak. Got to get penetration, and linebackers, boy, they got to jump over the pile, go meet him in the backfield. Nice job by the D.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. And here's a quarterback sneak on 4th and long. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Wildcat with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback sneak trying to get a push. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. On 1st down, he'll just run the quarterback sneak. That doesn't seem very creative. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. A quarterback sneak on 2nd down. I've got to think somebody got confused on the play call. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Pitt will kick off, ready to get things started here in the 3rd quarter. And he's out of bounds here on the return. I knew it was hot out there, but apparently it's fried the coach's brain. They've got the punt team out there, and it's not 4th down. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt, bring it back. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Takes the handoff. It's ball. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Holstein. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking for the score. Snags it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. So, Jesse, they're able to connect on the crossing route against the zone. You run that pattern against that coverage. What do you have to keep in mind?
Well, the receiver needs to know where the soft spot is in the defense so he can gear himself down, and the quarterback, Reese, has to play with great timing, because if he's too early or too late on the throw, that might get picked.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Mano-a-mano, the offensive line gets it done, driving the defense back, creating an easy lane for that running back.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's coming. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Quarterback making checks. Taylor has it. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And what moves this guy has. The juke, the wiggle, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first. On 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. He's got it.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, running back gets the gift. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the back. To the air on 2nd down. Right on the money. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
A lot of times you're throwing these slants to the big body guys because they're so physical and they can win with physicality. But when you throw it to a little guy like this, I just know he's going to win with his speed. He's got that much quicks. He's going to win, and I'm going to force feed him the ball and let him make plays.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And the defense did a really good job playing both plays. Slow playing the pass, coming up playing the run, doing a good job getting him on the ground. Now forcing the 4th down, decision time.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. They'll send the tight end in motion. Tries to get it on the ground. He gets it beyond the marker, and it'll be a 1st down for Northwestern.
I'm not a huge analytics guy, but on 4th and 1, if you're going to get pushed like that from your O-line, I say go for it every time.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern.
I know this offense had some question marks coming into the year with respect to who would be catching touchdowns in the offense. I think they may have found their guy. This guy had a TD in their first game. He has another one here. Right now, he has been a matchup problem for opposing defenses.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. It's complete on the right side. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
We got a close game here in the 3rd quarter. You're seeing momentum shift right now for the defense. The last drive out, they gave up a touchdown. This drive, though, they've now forced a 3 and out. They've done an outstanding job, and you can see them now playing with more confidence.
And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll leave it with him. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on The RPO, fire complete to the left. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. It's really not hard to find the difference between this game and the loss last week. Turned it over 3 times a week ago, none today.
And just a great response. Last week, you know, you're probably the reason you lost, and you didn't take care of the football. But now you step out here, you show your team you can bounce back, you can lead, take care of the football, and lead this team to victory.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Now the connection takes it to the 11.
You know, as a coach, you have to love the progression your quarterback has made. After that nightmare of a performance a week ago, throwing 3 picks, he was able to put it behind him. He looks like a totally different player this week.
Motion from the wide receiver. To the ground with the back. Jukes his way for more. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. 1st down.
And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this is an area of the field, man, who can be more physical. And you know I'm going to run the football a lot of times in these goal-to-go situations. 1st and goal, can I be physical? Can I get closer? The defense won that physical battle. Interested to see now if the offense thinks they can still run, or do they go to the passing game?
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Holstein. Puts it out of the air. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Quarterback keeper. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know, the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Under fire. Makes the grab. It's Johnson.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
And the Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They just keep firing. It's complete to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Snagged in the middle, it's Thomas. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
About the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Pittsburgh will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Now they'll try to get the 2 and make it a 3-point game late. To throw, it's Holstein. And the quarterback is sacked. Big play by the defense that is probably going to be wiped out by that penalty flag. I think they jumped offside. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onsides every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the 4th quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go out and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you
the give and tick, 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 tick. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Man, is it nice just to have this guy right here. Like, give him the football, and they're going to give it to him.